Hi, Cooper. All right, here we go. I wanted to give you a few things about the Cybertruck that are a factor. If you're thinking about getting one, I bought one. I think it's great on a lot of levels. A couple things that need to address are the lack of the spare tire. It causes some issues. I had a flat that you got to have a flatbed to tow this thing, and without a spare tire, you can't change your own tire and get yourself on your way. So you're at the mercy of a tow company to get out there with a flatbed that's big enough for this thing, and that's not a small factor. So that thing, I wish we had something better from Tesla to solve that problem. But now that their supply chain is a little better, they've got spares available real time. It took 4 months for me to get a spare after the initial purchase of the Foundation series. Another thing about the workmanship is I had this thing wrapped, so I can't really say this definitively, but the frunk, I'm gonna hit the frunk button and see if it opens. It did. Okay, last time I tried it, it did not, and I've got to do this work myself right now. But this thing is held in 2 bolts here, 2 bolts on the other side, and this thing is, I'm gonna move this thing right here. So if you look at what I'm doing right here, I'm moving it. You look right there, this thing's loose. So these bolts have backed themselves out, and last time I tried to open it up, it was stuck down here. It didn't open until I wiggle it a little bit. So I don't know if the guy that wrapped this took that frunk off to do the wrap, or if this has happened from the factory, because they didn't put Loctite on these bolts. So I'm going to do the work. I'm going to remove and replace these bolts with Loctite, and that'll allow this to not be a disaster of being loose after I'm about 10,000 miles into this vehicle. The last bit here is the PowerShare. I have solar panels on that roof and a Tesla Powerwall in that shop. I was sold this universal wall charger to be the piece that allows, the way they described it to me, the piece that would allow the PowerShare to work, where the Cybertruck would provide power to the home. Problem is, since I already had a gateway, Tesla gateway with the Powerwall and solar panels established, the PowerShare will not work with the existing gateway in place. So my options were power different things separately with a different gateway for PowerShare to operate, or wait for Tesla to create a software update that will allow your existing gateway to operate not only your Powerwall and solar panels, but PowerShare. From what I understand now, that universal wall charger was not required. I already had charging solutions in the shop. That universal wall charger was extra, and they quoted me a large price for installation. From what I understand now is, once the software is installed to my existing gateway that was there based on the Powerwall, PowerShare would work. It would recognize the truck. It would just need to be registered and updated. And that still remains to happen. Tesla has not released the software update that will allow my Cybertruck to contribute to the charging of the home, because I have a Powerwall and solar panel gateway already installed. If it was a brand new Cybertruck with a home that had nothing of that, then no Powerwall, no solar panels, adding a gateway with a universal wall charger would have allowed the PowerShare to work straight away. That detail was not given to me. Nobody really, when I was inquiring about PowerShare, had that depth of knowledge. Maybe because it's a major problem, but pretty rare right now. Not many people already had the Powerwall that were buying the Cybertruck, I guess. And so I'm still disappointed that I do not have a functioning PowerShare system. That's the bottom line of that one. So the three things are potential oversight of the Tesla company on getting some Loctite maybe on some bolts to keep stuff together, the no spare tire deal, and then the PowerShare deal. Those are my three biggest takeaways that I don't like about the Cybertruck, but still the best vehicle I've ever owned. It's so much fun to drive. It's a whole different experience. Autopilot's amazing. So overall, a would recommend, thumbs up type of deal for the Cybertruck, with some caveats. So there you go.